Good morning, LinkedIn family. It's a Follow Friday, which is appropriate for today, and today we're having a coffee with Bob with Corey James of a group that I'm very honored to have been a part of, and very honored to know Corey and his wife Teresa for a long time. They're practically neighbors just west of us here in Illinois. Freedom Paws service dogs. Freedom Paws service dogs are for first responders who suffer from PTSD and other types of mental illnesses. Illnesses, I can get that right. Can't talk this morning. Anyway, so if you're not connected with Corey, I'm going to highly recommend that you do. There's some interesting stuff going on. Follow the Freedom Paws page as well, which will all be linked in the comments below. And make sure you connect with them, hook up, because we certainly, being a not-for-profit and being out there to help first responders, we can use all the connections that they can get. So highly recommend it. Corey, glad you could join me for a cup of coffee this morning. Why don't you give us a little background on Freedom Paws?
Sure, Bob. Well, I really appreciate the time and the intro as well. So yeah, I'm the founder and CEO of Freedom Paws Service Dogs Foundation. We train service dogs for veterans and first responders who suffer from PTSD. And we've added a mobility component to that as well, due to a lot of our vets are coming back injured, and a lot of them are unstable on their feet. So that wasn't in the initial plan, but it's kind of transformed into that.
Wow, very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
You're a veteran yourself.
I am a veteran. Yeah, I'm a veteran myself. I was security forces in the U.S. Air Force. Spent almost 10 years active and did another 6 in the Guard. Got out, and I'm 100% disabled vet now.
Thank you for your service. Really appreciate it. I mean, I'm so honored to know you, and I have a lot of connections on LinkedIn of veterans, as well as some people that are specializing in PTSD awareness.
That's
and
really
they've
great.
expressed an interest to speak with you, so we'll get those.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So tell us about a couple of initiatives that you got going on right now.
There's quite a few things going on actually. One of the biggest ones is we originally thought this would be like Illinois, more of a central Illinois kind of business. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, so no one from me down is being paid. Everything's volunteer based. All the money that gets donated goes right back in the foundation for our veterans, first responders, and their dogs. One of the big things that we got going on right now is we have people from out of state that are inquiring and that are applying. We have a gentleman from Pennsylvania coming down here actually tomorrow.
Wow.
So we have trained a dog for him. He'll be here for 2 weeks. He'll conduct all the training with us. I tell everybody this: the dogs are the easy part to train. It's the humans that are tough.
Yeah.
So it's more or less just getting him familiar with commands and familiar with the dog, and then he'll go back to Pennsylvania and be able to live his life.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's one of the big things, is trying to plan out for it. We didn't initially plan for that, so planning to bring people in from out of state. So
yeah, I can imagine that's a tough draw, right?
It is. And then fundraising efforts, obviously due to COVID, we had a bunch of things on our calendar this year, and I mean, way over half of them have been actually canceled due to COVID.
Wow.
Which I understand.
Yeah, I get it.
So you know.
So if people want to give some donations, how do they do it virtually?
Virtually, you can go to our website, www.freedompawsservicedogs.org. You can go to our Facebook page as well, at Freedom Paws Service Dogs. Both of those will have links to actually donate. A lot of the donations we have an Amazon wish list as well. Some of our donors would much rather donate actual items as opposed to money. So anything from dog food to service dog vests, things of that, leashes, collars, things of that nature.
Awesome. Yeah. I actually use the wish list myself, and
yeah, it works very well.
It really does. It does. So would you give a little background on how you're getting the dogs?
Okay, so we actually we started a breeder program early last year, and we have 7 preferred breeders that donate 1 dog out of each litter they have. So the dogs are donated for free. In return, how we I say pay them back, but how they know we're doing what we, you know, as a handshake. How they know we're doing is we send them videos and photos each month, so they're part of the process all the way through training.
Awesome. Awesome. And if you
Yeah,
want, if the folks out there want to see photos of the dogs, make sure you check out Corey's LinkedIn page for Freedom Paws. Check out the Facebook page. There's some really cute photos up there. And I'm not just saying that because one of our dogs is up there that we help
right.
raise for you guys. But they are really, it's really awesome to behold. I mean, it's a wonderful thing you guys are doing.
Well, thank you. And it's been a true blessing for my wife and I both. And I mean, honestly, our kids as well. Our kids are involved in the training. We have different individuals within the community that bring their kids to training. We have certain nights where we're training on distractions. So we
Okay.
allow the kids to come in, ride their bikes, throw baseball, you know, play. Yeah. So it gets the dogs distracted, and we want them to be socialized very well. So that obviously helps with all that.
Yeah, the key is for the dog not to be distracted by the distractions, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely, and
Yeah.
obviously at a young age that typically doesn't happen, but over time we you get them trained to where those distractions they don't even mind. They're not focused on that at all.
Yeah. I remember when you first started doing Freedom Paws. You were small and local. So let's just give an idea. This year so far, how many dogs have you placed?
9 dogs with vets and 1 dog with a first responder.
Nice. Very
Yes.
good. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we're very happy. I mean, initially we were saying if we could put 1 dog a year with a veteran first responder, we've done our job, and it's just transpired into a lot more than that. So the more people we can save, the better off we are.
Yeah, that's helping a lot of lives.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
and I'm gonna tag a couple of my PTSD experts
That'd
in the
be
post, and
that'd
I'm
be
gonna make
great.
introductions for you on LinkedIn because I think that's critical.
Absolutely, it sure is.
Yeah, that's
You know,
awesome.
and we're not experts on PTSD. The veterans, the first responders, as well as I, all have it,
Hmm.
so we know what it's about. But we're always open to people that are professional in the field.
Yeah. Talk a minute about the I forgot her name, but you have a person that's helping, or at least that helped you with the setting up the training program for the dogs that is an expert in that, correct?
Yeah. So what we ended up doing, Teresa and I, early on interviewed about 6 different trainers locally, who were all amazing. They're all great in their own realm. We were looking for somebody that's very outgoing, yet very compassionate. Because when you're dealing with PTSD and you're dealing with people that have done the things they've done
Hmm.
and or seen the same things they've seen, it's very important that we have somebody that can relate to that. So we have Annette Monge. She runs a board and train herself, so she has her own business, but she's been training dogs, many different breeds for over 20 years. Definitely an expert in the field, knows everything about AKC as far as testing, what we need to get done, and she's volunteered her time.
Awesome.
So 2 nights a week, she's with us at our office training.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Well, Corey, thank you very much. I'm really glad we're able to touch base on this, and I'd like to do this again with a little
absolutely.
bit longer form
Sure.
because I think this is so critically important.
Yes, sir.
Bless you guys for everything that you've done. It's just amazing, and I am honored and blessed to actually know you guys and be friends with you guys. I think it's wonderful what you guys are doing.
Well, thank you, Bob, and thank you for having us on. And yeah, I look forward to doing this again with you.
All right, have a great day.
Hey, you too, sir. Take care.
Take care.